Welcome back to the raw stitches. Today we'll be learning how to make a bandless turban. Simple, very simple bandless turban that you can make within 1 hour. I thank all my subscribers, both the old subscriber and the new subscriber. Please subscribe and give me thumbs up. I pray the Lord will bless you. So for the tutorial, we'll be needing a doll face satin. I'm using a doll face satin. You can use any fabrics of your choice, and organza fabrics and elastic. We are needing a very small quantity. The measurement is 17 inches by 26 inches. 26 inches. So that is for the doll face. Then for the organza, I'll be needing 6 inches by 120 inches. The length of the organza is 120. Okay. Then 4 inches elastic band. This is the way the fabrics will be. You fold out 2 inches. The folding is 2 inches. You fold out 2 inches and you place your iron. After placing your iron to iron it down, then you fold it back like this and also iron it down. You see I've done that. Then you hold it like this and you also iron so that you'll be able to know the middle, the center of the cap. So I've ironed that also as well. Then the next thing I'll be doing is my organza. My organza, I'm going to fold it into 2 and I will sew it down. So after sewing all through, this is what I have. And because organza ravels a lot, I need to knit it up. So I'll be needing a lighter and a scissors. So the first thing to do is I will trim the edge like so and use a lighter to knit it up like so. So after that, then the edges that are unravels, I will also use lighter all through. So after knitting it up with the lighter, this is what I have. You can see that it's very neat, no more unraveling. So the next thing is for me to turn it to the right side. So I'm going to use a safety pin to turn it to the right side because the 2 sides are open. So I can just use the pin to turn it like so. So after turning it, this is what I have. So you can see that I've turned it. I forgot to tell us the other time that I ironed my organza before I sew. So what I will just do, I will just hold it and run a stitch through the middle. I will not allow the stitch to fall on this stitch because if I do that, I will not be able to pull the gathers. So I'm going to run a loose stitch beside it all through. So this is what I was saying. You can see that the stitch is not exactly on the first stitch and I leave some excess thread with which I'm going to pull it. You just have to look for one of the thread. I will separate the 2 threads. Then from the one at the top, I will just start pulling. And as I pull, you can see that it gives the gathers effect. So that's this. This is how I'm going to pull it onto the end. After pulling it, this is how it looks like. So now, the next thing for me is to release. This is how it looks like. I can't sew it like this. I will now start to release it back. If I don't pull everything together in the first place, it will not give me the gathers effect. So in order to give me the gathers effect, that is why I have to pull it together. Then I will now release it gradually. You can see how I'm doing it. That is how I'll be releasing it gradually until I release everything to the end. After releasing it, this is what I now have. You can see the gathers effects on it. So I've released it totally and it has shown the gathers effect. Then the next thing now is I'll be working on the base. I will overlock this edge first. after overlocking, this is what I have. Then the next thing after overlocking is for me to now measure where I want my ruffle to be. So I'm going to mark out where I want my ruffle from this edge. Immediately after this line, I've used my iron to make the lines there. This is the first ironing, this is the second ironing. So immediately after this ironing, I will come up from this side by 3 inches. So after coming up from that side, then from this line made by the iron, the second line, the second line, I will go inside by 0.7 inches. That's 3/4 of an inch. Then I will come to this is the center. I will come to this center also and place my 0.75 inches there. Then I will make a straight line. And this is where I will start I'm going to start my ruffle, placing my ruffle from this straight line. So I will take this one. I will start from here. So I will start to sew. I will just place my ruffle. I fold this place in. I'm folding this place in. I'll place it like this on that line. So I will sew along the line. So I will sew along the line like so. When I get to this place, I'm just going to turn it like this. And I will sew the second line. The space that will be between them will not be more than 7.5 inches. So after sewing it, this is how it looks. You can see that the distance between it is like 0.5 inch. So after this is where I started, and when I get to this place, I just cross it with 2 or 3 inches, and I continue to sew down until I finish the ruffle. So after finishing the ruffle, the next thing now is to start sewing the cap. So the next thing, I will just fold it this way and hold these two edges together. The two edges here, I will hold it together and I will sew like so and like so. I'll finish sewing. I'll sew it this way and this. So, and if I turn it to the right side, this is how it looks like. Our cap is coming up. This is how it looks like. Hold the gathers at this edge like this. Just form pleats to bring out the cap effect. I will hold the pleat like this and sew down. Then after that, I'm going to place my elastic like this at the center. I'll be leaving like 0.5 inch that I will use to hold it down. So I will sew down like this. Then after that, I will pull it and measure it like so and sew down again. Elastic, I hold it to this side and I sew. Then I pull it to this side and I sew down like this. This is what I was explaining the other time. I just sew it here. Then after sewing, this is what our cap now look like. So the next, now this is how I will do it. I will fold it like this, made with the iron. So I will refold like this, then hold it down with the affix pin. Then the next thing is I will fold it like so again and also hold it down with the affix pin. I will make sure I aligned it properly like so. And after sewing it round like so, our cap is ready. The next thing, after I sew it round like this, this is what I have. You can see the inside, very neat and very simple. If you like, you can embellish the side, but I'm not embellishing the side with anything. I'll just leave it plain like that, and you can have it like this.